From barbarians to Targaryens, nerds are passionate about a lot of things, but there's something they love above all else, and that is correcting people. This is Actually. Joining me today, we have Nick Marini.
Hey.
We have Emily Heller.
Hello.
And Edgar Momplaisir.
What's good?
All three of you new to the show, brand new faces.
Yeah.
So this will be fun. To briefly explain the game, I have here a stack of statements. These are false statements about the things that are nearest and dearest to your hearts, or if not to your hearts, to someone. Some rabid fan base is out there, and they care deeply about all the smallest details about these things. So it's up to you to find the wrong thing that I've said in the sentence, buzz in and correct me. Beyond that, there's only two rules. One is that you must precede all your corrections with the phrase, actually. If you don't, I won't give you the point. And you can interrupt me at any time. It doesn't matter what I'm trying to say. What's important is that I am wrong and you are right.
This is the opposite of polite conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is.
Cool.
It is replicating the absolute worst of this kind of behavior of just like, I know, it doesn't matter, nothing matters, I just need to
It's what
prove.
stops certain people from being nerds in the first place.
This is like the reverse of every OkCupid date I ever went on.
Oh, nice.
I just get to be that person now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, the first question is about Warhammer. While many Warhammer armies are inspired by the writings of J.R.R. Tolkien, the Skaven, horrifying rat men, are not. The Skaven use overwhelming numbers to defeat their foes and are one of the most inexpensive armies, making them an attractive option for beginners.
Actually, because you need so many models, they're very expensive to collect.
That's true. It's like phenomenally expensive to build up a full Skaven army.
They are awesome, but way too many models to paint and build. Growing up, every time I had $80, I was like, buy more Warhammer.
Yeah. Just get sneakers, right?
Yeah.
Like, just get sneakers.
Yeah, well, you had your sneakers, I had my Empire army.
I still have my sneakers.
I do not have my Empire army anymore.
We're moving on. This next question is about Rick and Morty. In The Ricks Must Be Crazy, we are introduced to the character Zeep Zanflorp, a scientist who inhabits a microverse created by Rick to provide unlimited energy to the planet Earth through the use of Google boxes. Edgar.
Actually, I think that he's providing energy to his own planet, not necessarily the planet Earth.
You're on the right track. Emily.
Actually, he's just providing power for Rick and not the rest of the planet Earth.
That is even more specific, so I'm inclined to give you the point unless someone can be even more specific than that.
I just watched it. I should know.
Yeah, see, my roommate would know this in an instant.
I'm gonna give it to Emily unless someone can
fair.
swoop
You
in
can
right
give it
now.
to Nick's roommate if you want.
Yeah, Skylar, call in right now. You won't see this for another year, but if you can call in. Yeah, we'll say point for Emily for that.
Yes.
Because more specific about Rick's selfishness. The microverse exists just to power Rick's space cruiser,
Right,
not
it's
the
a car.
planet as a
It's a
whole.
car.
That would be too altruistic as a
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
This is about the Neverending Story. Atreyu of the Grassy Plains discovers and rides the luck dragon Falcor after his horse Artax is devoured by Gamork, the wolf-like servant of Nothing. That was beautiful. You both agreed at the same time, but Nick got in there first.
Actually, he drowns in a swamp.
That is correct. He isn't killed by Gamork. He drowns in the swamp of sadness.
Those movies terrified me as a child.
Couldn't he have drowned in the swamp of happiness at least?
Well, then it would have become the swamp of sadness.
Yeah.
This is about Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. I'm sorry, Emma. I'm sorry.
I'm holding on to mine out of pride.
Dungeons and Dragons is full of legendary wizards, most well known through the continued use of the spells they crafted. We know Mordenkainen through his magnificent mansion, Tasha through her hideous laughter, and Tensor through his grasping hand.
It's Bigby's grasping hand.
You did not say, actually. Emily.
Actually, it's Bigsby's grasping hand.
It's Bigby's grasping hand.
I got it,
Man,
basically.
I was so close.
It's Tensor's floating disc.
It is Tesla's floating disc, and Bigby is known for all kinds of hand spells.
Yeah.
Bigby's grasping hand, Bigby's interposing hand, Bigby's forceful hand. Emily's swooping in.
Hell yeah.
Look, that's the game, you know.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
say
You
actually.
said, it's not enough.
Won't
It's
make
not
that
enough.
mistake again.
This brings us to our first shiny question. Now, shiny questions are just like shiny Pokemon in that they are basically exactly the same. They're just a little bit different and a little bit rarer. This is a game we call Order Up. Everyone's favorite and least magically racist wizarding family, the Weasleys, figure in every Harry Potter book and movie in a major way. Please rank these Weasleys from oldest to youngest. So, begin. Edgar's buzzing in. This is incorrect.
I know it was incorrect. I had to take the shot.
I hear you, you know.
I can feel my girlfriend disappointed at home.
Is your girlfriend a big Harry Potter fan?
She's a big Harry Potter, the Magicians, all that stuff. And she's like, let's watch it. I'm like, nah, why would I ever have to watch it? And now I know.
This is why, yeah. You could have gotten a point, a valuable point. Yes, Emily.
This might be wrong, but I think I got more right than he did.
This is incorrect, but it's not wildly incorrect.
Okay, wait. I think I know how to fix it.
So mine was wildly is what you're saying?
Yours is pretty wildly incorrect,
right.
but look, I'm not trying to point fingers here. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad.
I mean, you know, we might as well check it out.
Check it out. Let's see what we got.
This is embarrassing.
This is pretty close to what Emily just had, I think.
No, his is way wronger at this part.
Which part was that?
Towards the end. Well, let's see what we got here. This is incorrect. Emily. This is correct.
Yeah!
Wow.
This is correct. There we
Okay,
go.
all right.
Arthur, Molly are the parents. Bill, Charlie, Percy. That is the order for the older siblings. Fred and George, the twins. Fred is slightly older. Then Ron and Ginny. And Rose.
Rose is Ron and Hermione's kid.
That's correct.
Spoiler alert.
And that's it for this episode of Actually. Actually, it's not. There's way more of this episode over on Dropout. Go to dropout.tv and start your free trial today. I'll be right here. Well, I'll be over there. I mean, I'll be in both places at once, because this is just, there's more. Technology. We're going to play a number of spells. We want you to identify who cast them and what the spell does. Whoever can identify the most will get the point for this shiny question.